Oh, that's too bad. You just missed his yawn. This is my dog. Hey, dog.
Should we tell them your name, or should we keep it secret? We don't want them to know what might happen to you.
This is Pooper. That's his name, Pooper. Right? Right. Good, Pooper. Yes, I love you. Okay. I'm going to be talking about books of the Bible. These are the names of the books of the Bible. The first set of the books of the Bible is called the Old Covenant, which is a misnomer. It is actually known as the Tanakh, because it stands for the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketubim. And the second, that covers 3/4 of the book, by the way. The second part I have termed the Beshosh, because it covers the Besuras Hagula, or the good news, the very good news, actually, which I think has been hijacked by too many people, but regardless. The Besuras Hagula, then the Shliakim, which means the emissaries or messengers, and that covers like James, Jude, Peter, blah blah blah, and Shaul, who is otherwise known as Paul. And of course, the last book is the Hiskalas, or the revealing or revelation. So the Torah, Bereshit, Genesis, Shemot, Exodus, Vayikra, Leviticus, Bamidbar, Numbers, Devarim, Deuteronomy. In English, they are known as Bereshit, in a primacy beginning, Shemot, these are the names, Vayikra, and he called, Bamidbar, in the wilderness, Devarim, these are the words. Put them all together and it says, in a primacy beginning, these are the names, and he called in the wilderness, these are the words. The next book, Yoshua, Yahweh is rescue. In a primacy beginning, these are the names, and he called in the wilderness, these are the words. Yahweh is rescue. Rulers, his name is the powerful authority. Kings, salvation is Yahweh. Yoshua means Yahweh's rescue. Shoftim, otherwise known as, Yeshua is otherwise known as Joshua. Shoftim is otherwise known as judges, which means rulers. Shemuel, otherwise known as Samuel, means his name is the powerful authority. Malachim, otherwise known as kings, means kings. Then there's Yeshayahu, or Isaiah, whose name means salvation is Yahweh. Then there's Yirmiyahu, a name I love, which means the hand of Yahweh casts off, or expels, or shoots away. Very interesting name. To me anyways. Yehezkel, or Ezekiel, which means El will strengthen. And then there's the Trei Asar, which means the 12. Isn't that interesting? The 12. First one is Hosea, or Hoshea, which means salvation. Then there's Yoel, or Joel, which means El is willing, or Yahweh is El. Then there's Emotz, or Amos, which means to be burdened or troubled. Isn't that the truth? Then there's Obadiah, which means servant, or Obadiah, which means servant of Yahweh. Then there's Yonah, or Jonah, which means dove. Then there's Micha, which means, or Micah, which means who is like Yah. Then there's Nahum, or Nahum. Oh, I'm being too loud. My parents are trying to go to sleep, so I've got to cut this off. Wait, maybe my poor parents. Maybe if I go a little closer, can you see me? Okay. Let's see, where was I? I'm going to see if you could still hear me when I'm done. Nehum, which means comfort. Habakkuk, which means to wrestle or embrace. Zephaniah, which means hidden by Yahweh. Haggai, which means my feast or festive. And Zakaria, which means memory of Yah, or remembrance of Yah. Let's see. Oh, I feel bad. I've kept my parents up. Ketubim. That was the Torah and the Nevi'im. And there's the Ketubim, which is, you know what? I'm just gonna end this here, and maybe I can do more tomorrow or something, because I don't want to keep our parents awake. I hope that you are doing good, whoever you may be, and that you're having a good life, and goodbye.